guys, my name is Sakshi and welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, we are doing a comparison video, and I haven't really done a comparison video ever on my YouTube channel. It's something that I'm trying for the first time. So let me know in the comments bar below how you guys are liking this thing, and if you guys want me to make a series out of it, I would love to do that. So for the first comparison video, we have to do something related to bullet journals because I have been obsessed with them and you guys really seem to like my bullet journal videos. So for today's comparison video, we will be comparing these two journals. I bought both these journals from Amazon only. I really hope that this video will help you out in finding the perfect journal, at least in India, because trust me, when I initially started getting into journals, it was really tough for me. And for the first 2 years, I was customizing my journals from scratch. So it was a bit of a struggle. But then I did my research, and now finally we have two journals which we are going to compare in this video. So now let's get started. So the two journal companies that we're comparing today are Metrika, and the other one is the Mood Twister journal. So initially I bought this journal. This one is the Mood Twister journal, and I'll link everything in the description bar below. Everything will be on the screen as well. So now let's first talk about this journal, and then we can move further and talk about this one. So I'll be comparing these journals on the basis of 5 things in particular. So the first thing on which we're going to compare these two journals is any unique features that they might have. So there can be like stickers in them, like more than one bookmark, or like bookmarks for that matter. Next, we have price of the journal. So we obviously don't want to spend a lot on our journals because at the end of the day you just want to create your to-do lists in them. So that's why we don't want to spend a lot of money, and that's why we're going to compare the price of these two journals in this video. Next, we have the color of the pages. So we're gonna see if the color of the pages are like proper white, or if it's off-white or like yellowish. So we will know that as well at the end of this video. Next, we have dot darkness. So the two journals that I'm comparing today are both dotted journals. So we're gonna see the darkness of the dots of them and like how far they are and like all that jazz. So we are really getting into the details about the journals in this video. And then lastly, we'll do the bleed or the ghost test. So for that, I'll be using 5 to 6 pens or markers or highlighters, and as a result, at the end we will know the pages of which journal are better to use. So these are the 5 things on the basis of which we're gonna compare these two journals. So with all that being said, let's get started with the comparison.
Okay, so guys, the first journal that we have is the Mood Twister journal. So I randomly came across this one on Amazon, and there are really nice features in this one, and it comes at a really nice price range. So now let's go on and see all the unique features that this one has to offer. For starters, it has that elastic coverage, which is great because it's gonna keep the notebook closed until you want to open it. Then we have the main page where you can write your name, and it says this book belongs to. So there are 160 pages in this one, but they are not numbered. And at the end we have a pocket where you can keep all the necessary things that you might want to keep in here. Also, this journal came with this card thingy, and it just said thank you, which was kind of sweet. And now coming on to the pages are pretty white, which means I don't mind the color of them, and yellowish pages are not really my vibe. So I was pretty skeptical about it, and I really wanted the pages to be white only. Then there are 2 bookmarks in it, which is great. Also, you guys, the spacing between the dots is pretty big, and that's the one thing that I didn't like about it. And now on to the fun part. So we are doing the bleed or the ghost test, and these are the 6 pens that we are using for this test. First, we have this blue brush pen. Next, we are using a Pilot V5. Then we have a Staedtler highlighter. Next, we have a Stabilo highlighter. Next, we have one fine writer from Luxor. And lastly, we have a Stabilo fine writer. And you guys, it's the moment of truth. Let's see which one of these were able to pass this test. Almost all of them are visible on the back side, but they are not bleeding through the page, which is totally fine, and you can like totally work with these. And guys, that's all for this first journal that we have. So I would give this one a 4 out of 5 because I don't mind this journal and I would totally rebuy it again and again. So now let's come on to the second journal that we have. So this one is the one that I'm using currently, and this one is from Metrika. So I came across this one just because of a YouTube video that I saw. So this one has a lot more features like this pen loop, which is kind of cool, and I never had one of these in my journals. So that's fun and kind of appropriate as well because you can always have a pen with you on the go. And then again we have the elastic thingy which will keep the journal closed. Then we have the first page where you can put in your details like your name, your contact details and all that jazz. Then this one also has an index, which is kind of cool, even though I'm not using it currently, but I kind of dig it. Then we have 216 dotted pages and they are numbered as well. The color of the pages of this journal is a bit less white as compared to the previous one, but again I don't mind it that much. Then we have 3 bookmarks in this one, and as of the space between the dots, they aren't that big, which is something that I really like, and again it's one of the main reasons why I wanted to buy this one. Moreover, we again have a pocket at the end, which is kind of helpful, and you can keep whatever the hell you want to keep inside it. Then we have some fun pages in this one, like we have 2 contacts page, then we have a books to read page and like travel to places page, which is really helpful. And then we have so many stickers in this one, and they are one of the main reasons that attracted me towards this journal. So now let's come on to the last thing that we are going to compare this journal on the basis of. So here we are doing the bleed test, and since both these journals are of the same GSM, it doesn't really matter because obviously they're going to show the same results, and here you guys can see the results, and again it's extremely similar, though this time I didn't write actually anything, I just kind of scribbled on the page. And you guys, that's all for the comparison. And for this journal, I will give this one a 4.5 out of 5 because it was really nice and there aren't really anything that I didn't like about it, but I still took a 0.5 out of it for some reason. But let me know in the comments bar what you guys think and which one of the two you would buy if you had to pick one.
So guys, that's all for today's comparison video. I really hope that this video was helpful for you guys and you were able to find the perfect journal for yourself. So I'll see you guys in my next video, which is gonna come out on Sunday. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please make sure that you hit that subscribe button, the bell button, give this video a like, follow me on Instagram and all that jazz, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.